Welcome to Cadillac Post Game Extra, exclusively on SNY.TV. Saturday night at Citi Field, the Marlins drubbed the Mets for the second straight night. 8-1 the final score. Robert Gazelman made his first start of the year for the Mets. Gave up a run in each of the first 3 innings.
Yeah, he struggled out of the gate. He did not have his good sinker. It seemed like as the game went along, he got a little better, but he had to turn it over to the bullpen, and the bullpen struggled tonight.
You know, he certainly didn't have a sinker tonight or early in the game at all. So I think he settled in later and made some better pitches with, he threw some better sliders. But, the pitch that is bread and butter pitch, you saw it in the first inning. Everything was belt high and couldn't get the ball down, couldn't get to find the movement on it. And so there were a lot of balls some of the balls that were struck there, he made a lot of mistakes. But, it's, again, his first time out there and this year. But he's got quality stuff, and I think he'll be fine.
I was just out of my mechanics a little bit. My sinker was side to side instead of sinking down, and I was led to a couple of hits and a couple of runs early in the game. But I fixed it after the third inning.
And I know he was pitching pretty similar to where the ball usually runs. But then if you got early in the game, I think you got to figure out. Look, I got to make sure it's getting down. I'm leaving a lot of balls up. I mean, hit a couple sliders tonight that were up in the zone, and it was just he just didn't make the pitches he had to, and that's very uncharacteristic from what we've seen of him. Checked before the game. Everybody that was in the game tonight was able to pitch tonight. But you got to be able to make pitches. I mean, you got to make pitches, and you got to be able to throw your secondary pitches for strikes. You're not going to be able to pitch in the big leagues with one pitch. Can't do it. And so we've got to certainly start to start throwing strikes with our other pitches.
And the Mets didn't have a hit for the first 4 2/3 innings, and they didn't have much offense all night.
They only got 3 hits for the night. Lucas Duda, a home run off a lefty again. A big bomb to left center field. That's 2 hits off the left-handers that he's driven in runs using the opposite field. That's really the only highlight offensively for the Mets. They're pretty much overwhelmed. I've underestimated this ball club over here. This Miami club's got some talent.
We've said many times before this team's built on power, and certainly, Sess ought to have 5 or 6 home runs by now. Certainly the elements are playing havoc with him, but we've got to get some other guys going because we're a better offensive team than this, and you're not going to ride one guy. It's not how we're built. We're built to do a lot of things, and certainly we're not swinging the bats like we can.
Oh, we're just collectively not swinging it probably as well as we know we can. So these last 2 days obviously haven't been great days for a lot of us, but you just keep pushing forward, and once we get the ball rolling, we know we'll start clicking on all cylinders.
So the Marlins will go for the sweep of the Mets on Sunday night. Noah Syndergaard will try to prevent that. That game is 8 o'clock Sunday night on ESPN. We're back with you on Monday night in Philadelphia. Jacob deGrom on the mound. 6 o'clock the coverage Monday night for Cadillac First Pitch on SNY. That'll do it for Cadillac Post Game Extra. Be sure to join us after every game for exclusive coverage on SNY.TV.